So here's a really cool reminder for all of us, and that is that practicing self-love leads us to taking steps toward living the highest version of ourselves. Us living our higher purpose. It's the thing that sometimes feels probably like it's too good to be true. It's the stuff that calls to you. It's those inklings that won't shush up. It's those things like having your finances feel abundant and financial ease, time prosperity, being able to have the mental bandwidth to really go, gosh, what do I want? Maybe it's stuff with relationships. Maybe it's being like a really kick-ass mom. Maybe it's having a significant other or spouse that feels so connected and so right and so in love and so empowering. Maybe it's your body finally being healed from something that's been bothering you for a long time. Maybe it's the weight loss that you go, I gave up on that a long time ago. Maybe it's that spiritual connection that makes you just know that the inner guidance messages you get are absolutely from your place of divinity, consciousness, higher self, God within. The things that you want are actually wanting you because the more you outpicture those awesome callings from your soul, you literally help uplift everyone around you. The way we actually heal the planet, it's honestly to have more and more people, one at a time, one person at a time, more and more, living the highest version of themselves. And the way to do that is to decide to honor the sacredness of your soul, to decide to hold yourself as precious, lovable, valuable, and worthy within you. It's to practice self-love, because that's when you're going to start doing the things there are for you to do, the action steps, the non-action steps. Yes to the meditation. Yes to the eating high nutrient foods. Yes to the moving your body. Yes to the finding more joy. Yes to the things that are really calling to you. It's the coolest thing ever that when you start practicing little bits of self-love, even awkwardly, maybe you sing one of the self-love songs, maybe you hold yourself accountable for something and really be strong for you. Maybe you let yourself off the hook and be kind and compassionate for you. Maybe you celebrate when you did something well, or hold yourself in awesome compassion when you mess something up. Any small act of self-love literally moves you almost miraculously, really, toward you taking some of the action steps or non-action steps toward your highest version of yourself, even the stuff that you've given up on. Self-love and living your higher purpose are inextricably linked. We are the people that we're waiting for. Can you imagine if everybody all over the planet woke up and they were actually manifesting or creating or out picturing the very highest version of themselves, the stuff that brings so much joy and lightness of being and true empowerment? Yeah, like power, wisdom, love, power. That is the place where you and your higher aspects come together. So this is just me giving you and me and all of us a pep talk that goes like this. I know that you want the world to change in better, beautiful ways. And I also know that you want your life to be even better than it is. Teeny tiny small action steps toward loving on you. You practicing self love actually starts to move you more and more toward living the highest version of yourself. And that's always going to grow and get bigger and more expanded. It is, but little bits at a time. And when you feel satisfaction or joy or love or peace or that, like, I'm doing it, that relief in your soul, it's because you're on that path. Self love leads to our higher purpose. Sometimes I call it the self love to higher purpose movement, because self love is a cool enough thing to do because it makes us feel good and it's really important. But the whole big reason is because when we're loving on us, we're not going to settle. We can't anymore. Don't panic. You don't have to do big, huge things all at the same time. Little, graceful, loving, awesome steps. Little, graceful, loving, awesome steps. You deserve that. I'm Dr. Darcy Lord. I'm a self love expert. And I know that self love is what's going to help shift the planet. Make sure you subscribe and give me a thumbs up if you haven't yet. And I'm going to see you next week.